Hi there, my name is Chidi Kalu. I'm the real estate guy, I'm the property man. I also discuss real estate investment opportunity. Every week we are live to share information as it relates to income, cash flow, revenue generation, prospering in an economy like Nigeria, and taking your own economy, building your own economy. I've been talking about people not giving up on their own money for some time now. I've been discussing how you can thrive in any economy. Today I'm going to be discussing on that topic that you want, which is how to be rich. How do I become rich in Nigeria? I know you want to be rich. Do you want to be rich? Do you want to prosper in Nigeria? Do you want to have more Musano coming in your direction? Do you want to have more cash? Do you want to have more cash, plenty of cash flowing into your life? How would you like to take advantage of the opportunity of becoming rich in Nigeria? Being rich is not by sudden flight. Being rich is by deliberate approach. You must, number one thing you must figure out in trying to be rich is that you must decide to be rich. I'm going to be using my board to discuss with us. You must decide. You must make a decision to be rich. You must decide to be rich. You must decide to be rich. First of all, it is not only your desire, it is not only that, it is not only a dream. It should not just be a dream for you to be rich. You must decide to be rich. There's a difference between you dreaming and you being ambitious. I want you not to just dream of being rich. I want you to be ambitious of being rich. I want you to have an ambition of becoming rich. Because why? Ambitious people in this world, in our world, are trained not to be liked. We don't like ambitious people. But you know what? Ambitious people are the people who know how to get what they want and who actually go for what they want. So when you need to be ambitious, you need to be ambitious for you to be rich in Nigeria. For the economy to work in your favor, for you to change the economy, your own economic state, what you must do is that you must be ambitious. I love ambitious people, and I try to change people from becoming dreamers into becoming ambitious. If you are ambitious, that is the first criteria for you to win in this economy. That is the major step for you to flow, for money to flow in your life. That is the major step that you require for you to be able to build your own economy. A lot of people are not building their economy majorly because they are not thinking in terms of wealth generation. Some people are frustrated on a daily basis because they are thinking that money will cause flow into their life. That if they work hard enough, that is going to flow in their life. But you must first of all be ambitious. What are you doing? What is the purpose for your hard work and your effort? That is what your ambition should be. That is why I said, for you to become rich in Nigeria, you must do what? You must be ambitious. You must be ambitious. Don't just settle down for your dream. Don't just fantasize about the places you want to go to, the things you want to achieve, the objective you want to get. Don't just fantasize about it. What you should just do is that you should be ambitious. Because ambitious people are able to pull forward. They are not taken like the average people. Every average person can dream, but only ambitious people go for what they want. Everybody in Nigeria is a dreamer. But you know what? Anyone who wants to prosper in any economy must be ambitious. Are you ambitious or are you just surviving? Are you just okay with the life? My friend Tade will always say, you must not be okay with being average. You must not be okay with being conventional. You must not be okay with being comfortable. You must decide to be rich. So the first step of becoming a millionaire in Nigeria or becoming rich in Nigeria is your decision. Have I decided to be rich? Have you decided to be rich? What are the things that you want to achieve in your life? Have you decided to be rich? A lot of people are poor because they have not made that decision to be rich. A lot of people are broke because they have not made decision for them to generate income. A lot of people's marriages are down because they have not decided, they have not made decision to make their marriage work. So what is your decision? Have you decided for you to be rich, or you have decided to remain poor? So there's a difference between the rich and the poor. Why? The poor decide on doing what the rich, the poor are still doing what the rich are not doing. Why the rich have decided to do what the poor are not willing to do. What are you willing to do on a daily basis? What opportunities are you willing to take up? Are you ready to take up? for you to be able to be rich in Nigeria, so for you to prosper, you must first decide, you must be ambitious. I like people who are ambitious because they've decided on time what they want. So I want you to be ambitious. I don't want you to just dream. I want you to be ambitious because ambitious people go for what they want. Ambitious people are not okay with being a team player. What are they okay with? They are okay with being the leader of the team. And when they are leaders of the team, they are not just, they are ambitious to, they are still ambitious to go forward. What are they doing? They are thinking of how can I be a partner to my employer. That is what an ambitious person is thinking. Oh, if I'm a partner, how can I buy this company back to myself? That is who ambitious people are. Ambitious people strive for more even when they have gotten some. So ambitious people are not thinking of less, they are thinking of more. So what have you decided to become? Have you decided to say, okay, don't just rest on your house because you have maybe small change in your hand? You are earning 40,000 naira today, and you are okay because you were earning 20,000 naira yesterday. You are okay because you are earning 400,000 every month, and you are okay with that. Ambitious people are people, for you to be able to maximize success, you must be ambitious. You must go for what you want. You must decide not to become conventional with mediocrity. You must not be conventional with what everybody wants. You must not be conventional like the average people, like the masses. Have you not figured out that we have only two groups of persons in Nigeria? The rich and the masses. The rich and the masses. For you to maximize success, for you to get to change your level from being the masses to the rich, is that you must decide, you must be ambitious. For you to go from becoming the masses, you must go from becoming, you must go with ambition. You must decide on a daily basis. You are waking up with an ambition. You are waking up every morning with an ambition, not just with a dream. You're not settling for less because you want more. You're not settling for less because you want to achieve more success in your life. That is one of the ways for you to become rich in Nigeria. The second one is that you must do the cash flow math. The cash flow math. The cash flow mathematics. I love this mathematics. This is the only mathematics that I know. I don't understand X and Y. I understand the cash flow math. I don't understand Z, B, E, and D. I don't understand Pythagoras theorem, but I understand the cash flow math. I don't understand any other mathematics, but I understand the cash flow math. Why? Because this is what will make me rich. That mathematics, that other mathematics, the Pythagoras theorem will not make me rich. All the theories of the world will not make me rich, except I understand the cash flow math. So what is more important for me is the cash flow mathematics. Is the cash flow mathematics. I have decided on a daily basis that I will figure out my life by looking out for things that can generate me cash flow on a regular basis. I have decided to devote my time understanding and studying this mathematics. I have decided to devote my attention understanding and working on this mathematics. I have decided to devote all my life on this mathematics. So what is this mathematics? What is the cash flow mathematics? I am ambitious. Ambition is not enough. You must understand the cash flow math. If you understand the cash flow math, you can be able to match up your ambition with your reality, with the things that you want to achieve. So what is the cash flow math? The cash flow math simply is, number one, meaning. The purpose. What do I want to achieve? The value I want to create for the person that will give me money. Now, I want to let us know this. For you to be rich, you must know how to collect money. You must know what? How to collect money. Collect money. For you to be rich, you must know how to collect money. The most important skill of any rich person, any rich individual, anybody who is a millionaire, a billionaire, anybody who is going to change his economy, anybody who is going to change his finances and increase cash flow in his life, he must understand the most important skill he needs is knowing how to collect money. Anybody who must be rich must understand how to collect money. Money is not made, money is collected. Money is not made, money is collected. So for you to be able to go from the poor to the rich, you must know how to collect money. Who has my money in his pocket? Who has my money in his wallet? Who has my money in their bank account? Who has my money in their businesses? Who have my money in their houses? Now, there are three ways for you to take money from people. You lie to them, you coerce them, you steal from them, or you know what, or the fourth one, or you sell to them. You collect money from them. That is the three ways. So now what I'm talking about is that you must know how to sell. You must focus and give your attention to selling. Anybody who wants to be rich must know how to sell, must know how to negotiate, must know how to communicate to people effectively that will make them give them money willingly, excitedly, committedly, and you know what, without any feeling of pain, of coercion, or persuasion. I collect money from you without you feeling without the strain of collecting money with so much ease. That is what selling is all about. Selling is not all about motivational speaking. Selling is majorly about what? It's about what? Strategy. So I must develop and give my attention to the strategy for collecting money from people. Now, how do I collect money from people? It's by giving them a meaning, a value. It's by giving them value. How do I create value? So that when they look at me, they're looking at the value. They're not looking at the money I'm charging them. They're looking at the opportunity that I go to miss if they don't take up this thing. Now, when you give a poor man, a beggar, maybe you are giving a beggar, maybe 50 naira, or even 100 naira, or 20 naira, or 10 naira, or 5 naira, as the case may be. One of the things that you are giving is because you feel that maybe because he is disturbing you, and the guy has been making some prayers and been sending prayers to you, and you feel that if the disturbance is too much. Now the disturbance is too much for you. Now you want your peace. That is why you are giving him that money. So that money does not mean anything to you. Why? Your peace means a lot to you. So you are giving him that money so that they can leave you in peace. Now, when you have when you are looking at people, your value must be more important than the money that people are going to pay you. So the value that you render to people must be greater than the money that they're going to pay you. So that is one of the ways. That's one of the math. That's one of the math. Now, the second one is what? The second one is margin. The value, the words. Now, I have given you value. What is the money I want to charge? How much do I want to charge? And this is just an idea. This one is an idea. This one is a concept. How do I monetize this concept? How do I monetize this idea? Is where this one comes from. So meaning is not enough. An idea is not enough. The value is not enough. What is enough is that I need to be able to monetize the concept. Oh, I want to monetize Facebook. I want everybody to be able to connect on Facebook, but I must be able to monetize Facebook. Who are the people that are going to be paying me money? The businesses, those people that want to do advertisement, they want to push their product on Facebook and all of that. That is where to make money from. You must be able to monetize an idea. Anything, any concept, an idea that's not generating income is a useless concept. Any concept that is not generating you money, even if it's humanitarian service, if people are not donating, it's a useless humanitarian service. But because people do not believe in it, that's why they're not giving you money. Because you have not people who believe in it, that's why they're not giving you money. So for you now, you must be able to monetize your idea, your concept. So how much do you want to create over time? Then now the third one is that you must begin to think in terms of multitude, in terms of volume. Multitude simply means volume. Multitude is a number of persons that will be paying you. So you are not doing just that product because of just one person. You are thinking of volume. You are thinking of taking over the space. You're not thinking of just sharing maybe the space. You are thinking of connecting with majority of people. Today, I'm able to speak to you right now because why? If I call for a free seminar right now, I know that I might probably just get maybe about 100. But I know that many people that are going to be watching this are going to be in their thousands, in their hundreds of thousands. Why? Because I'm thinking in terms of volume. Now, what you need to be able to do is that you need to be able to look in terms of volume. How many people do you want to create this concept for? How many people do you want to be able to pay you for money for this idea that you have? So the other one is what? Is multi-transaction. How many times will they be paying me? How many times? Repeated customer. Why? I always say this. Customers are customary buyers. They are customary purchasers. So you need to be able to think in terms of customer, multi-transaction. How many times will you be buying from me? How many times will I be selling to you? So I'm not looking for a product that I sell to you once. I look for a product that you are going to be buying again and again. So that is what you must be thinking in your business. That is what you must be thinking in your own life. That is what you must be doing, and that is what the rich are always doing. That's why you find out that anybody who must be rich is always having what we call customers, not just clients. A client is somebody that buys from you. A customer is somebody that buys from you again and again and again and again. It's repeated in his buying purchase. It's accustomed specifically for you. There's some people when they go out, when you leave your shop, if you do not return, they are not going to buy from the next person. They're going to wait for you to come back in the evening to buy from you. You got yourself a customer, man. You got yourself a customer. But what you now need to do is to have those number of persons to be very high. The volume to be very high. That is the way to prosper in an economy like ours. So for you to prosper, you need to be able to think in terms of this, of that volume. Now, what's the formula going to now look like? The formula is going to be M plus M times M times M. Don't mind me. This is the only mathematics that you should know. This is the only mathematics that you should be focused on. Where M, the first M is what? Is meaning. The second M is margin. The third one is multitude. The fourth one is what? Is multi-transaction. It gives you riches. It gives you riches and wealth. It gives you wealth. It gives you cash flow. It gives you income. And that's what you must be thinking on a daily basis. So M plus M. M, the value, the idea, the concept, plus my monetization, plus the money that I want to collect, times what? The number of people that I'm going to serve, times what? The number of times that they're going to be buying from me. Let me just put a figure to it. Let's say I have an idea, and I monetize it for maybe $10. Let's say $10 per person. And $10 times what? Times how many people that I want to serve? Just give a figure. Maybe I want to serve about maybe $10 times maybe 5,000 people. That's my multitude. And the number of times that they're going to be buying for me, maybe they're buying for me every month. That's 12. So this one was already going to give us about how many times the purchase will be? We purchase will be about 60,000 times, 60,000 transaction. But if I multiply $10, that means I'll be getting about $600,000 every year. Just by doing this. Now, if I want to increase my wealth, what do I need to do? I just need to increase this one. Just imagine I put under 15. That means I'll be talking about, instead of $6,000, if I have 15,000 persons, what will I do? I'll be talking about what? I'm talking about times 3 will give us about 18,000. That's $1.8 million. If I want to increase it again, I increase this number, or I increase the number of times that they are going to transact for me. So instead of maybe giving me on a monthly basis, what do? I convert it to maybe every week, to every month. So if I have every week and at the same time, that will be about how many times? That will be about 52 times a year. That's if it's every week. So if I multiply 52 times and I get 15,000 people, that will be what? That will be what? That will be what? So let me calculate 15,000. 15,000 times 52 times what? Times $10 will give us what? $7.8 million. $7.8 million on a yearly basis. Why? Because what you need to look out for is that you need to increase. So a lot of people are sitting down with concepts instead of them sitting down with monetization, instead of them thinking of volume, instead of them thinking of multi-transaction. So the concept is useless if it's not generating money. So what you need to focus on is not just only on the concept. The concept is good. If it's good for one person, now think of volume that you need to look out for. So if the concept is good for one person, think of more people that you need to serve with that concept. That is where your riches lies. That is where your economy lies. That is where your cash flow lies. That's where your income lies. That's how to be rich in Nigeria. So if you want to be rich, these are the things that you need to be looking at for on a daily basis. Forget the mathematics, the Pythagorean theory, and start focusing on the cash flow math. I hope you have learned something. If you want to connect with me and you want to be able to make things work and prosper for you in any economy, I would like you to be your coach. I would like to help you to maximize success in that your space. Thank you for staying with me. I want you to subscribe. There is this cash flow mail that is coming out very soon. If you want to be part, if you want to subscribe to it, I would like you to subscribe to it. It is just maybe, I think, how much is it? I think it's about 10,000 naira on a yearly basis. If you want to subscribe to the cash flow mail, receiving it on a monthly basis, I would like you to subscribe to that for that. Send us an email if you want us to subscribe for that. There's also the other one, what we call the property mail. It also comes out every month. You need to be able to, if you want to subscribe for that too, I'd like you to take advantage of that too. That is one of the ways we are making people become prosperous in any economy. I wish to see you on the other side of success. I wish to see you maximize breakthrough in your life, and I wish to see you rich. But my wishes are not enough if you are not ambitious. My wishes are not enough if you are not taking advantage of your own economy. Till I come your way again next time, I am truly the money man. God bless you. Stay rich and free.